Hey guys, welcome back to Nerd Doctors. I'm here with my co-host Griffin, and today we are doing our spoiler review of Kenobi. It finally ended yesterday. We could have gone the episode by episode, which is what everyone else did, but we wanted to give everyone that time to enjoy it as we have, and today we're gonna spoiler review it.
I thought overall the show was pretty good. It was very entertaining. It was very nice to see Ewan McGregor back as Obi-Wan Kenobi. I am overall very pleased with the series. After the second, I'll be honest, after the second episode, when they killed off the Grand Inquisitor, that did put a bit of a damper on my opinions about the show. After them revealing that he's still alive, I am much happier that they didn't break canon. I guess I should have had more faith in Star Wars, but they break canon all the time. I guess I just got a bit worried they broke such a key piece of canon being Rebels that it got me a little spooked.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the show. I mean, there's a lot of hate. Before I get into a lot of stuff, I just want to address something really quick, something minor. The first episode had aired. One of the actresses, the one that plays Riva, she got a lot of hate. She was getting like death threats and very strong racial remarks. And you know, guys, if you're doing that, you need to stop. That's just idiotic. All right, we're in 2022. She's a beautiful black actress. Uh, I agree with you guys. The character of Riva was annoying. I kept telling Griffin, I was like, I want her to die, but I want the character to die. I don't want, Moses Ingrid, the actress, to die. If you're one of those fans, you need to get over yourself. And also, for all the fans that were attacking the little girl that plays Leia, you need to grow up. She's ugly, she's horrible, she's a horrible actress. Same people that were attacking Jake Lloyd, a little 9-year-old boy. I think she did a fantastic job. She's a little 9-year-old girl. You guys need to grow up. And the series is fantastic, man. Like Griff says, I love seeing Ewan McGregor back as Obi-Wan and also Hayden Christensen. I think that was dope.
Yeah, yeah, no, I'm very happy to see him back, and I'm happy he got the return that he deserved.
Yeah, because they could have gone the Rogue One way, where yeah, Darth Vader in Rogue One is badass. He's awesome. He's unstoppable. But I always said to myself, I was like, damn, why did they just call Hayden Christensen back? To put him in the suit because that
Yeah,
would have been dope. Of course, we would have never seen him, but it's still dope to know that he's there. I will say one thing though. Disney kept saying, oh, the fight of the century or the rematch of the century or something like that. Not really. But that's just, I guess I fault myself for that because I now know nothing's ever going to top the fight between Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker at the end of Revenge of the Sith. I'm just now convinced no lightsaber duel is ever going to be better than that. And for some reason, my dumbass was like, I can't wait to see that fight. And although it was good, I have to say to myself, yeah, it's not as good as that one, and nothing ever will be.
no, but it was nice to see that level of fight because in the Mandalorian when Ahsoka showed up, that fight was very lame. So I was a little worried we get something like that again. But this was a good fight though. It was a good lightsaber fight.
Yeah, and it was also good because of the emotional, uh, you know,
Yeah.
part of it. Both of them. When the first time they meet. Funny thing, I always thought Obi-Wan knew that Anakin had survived and that he was Vader. I guess not. I
Yeah.
didn't know what the hell I was talking about because here Obi-Wan clearly thought, Anakin died. There's a part where it's revealed to him by Reva, and he's like, "What? Really?" You can see the fear and emotion and sadness in his eye. And when they first meet, the Obi-Wan fucks him up. I mean, Darth Vader fucks Obi-Wan up.
Yeah. I'm also a bit surprised that Obi-Wan made the same mistake of not finishing off Darth Vader again.
Yeah, well, that would have just been breaking canon, but I guess I defend it as he still struggles with that, man. I mean, he raised this boy as, from 9 years old.
Yeah. No, you're right.
For all intents and purposes, Obi-Wan sees this kid as his son, and as a parent, you're like, I don't know if I could kill my son. I try to excuse it like that, but yeah, I mean, you're right. I mean, had Obi-Wan killed him in Revenge of the Sith, a lot of shit would have gone different.
I am very happy and pleasantly surprised that they got James Earl Jones back to voice Darth Vader. I did not know that was happening, and I could not be happier. It definitely brought the menacing Darth Vader from the original three movies. Oh, Darth Vader was so much fun to watch.
Yeah, here's the thing about that. So James Earl Jones was getting paid for sitting at home on his couch, which is fantastic because yes, it's his voice, but it's actually, with today's technology, they
Hmm.
actually synthesized his voice. But since, for royalties reasons, they still paid him that sweet paycheck. So hats off to James Earl Jones because I want to sit at home one day on my butt and get paid. That's all.
Yeah, that'll be pretty fun.
Yeah, one of the things that evolved is that, back when they were doing the prequels, the lightsabers were essentially just like these poles, and now they light up. And I heard in one of the interviews that Hayden Christensen's like, it just adds more to the experience and you really get into it. So I think that's cool.
Yeah. I think one of my favorite on-set stories was when Hayden Christensen suited up as Darth Vader for the first time for shooting, and everyone, crew, catering, everyone on set, rushed to the set just to watch him walk out.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't blame him. I'll do the same.
No, I would freak the hell out, man. I mean, Darth Vader is one of the most iconic characters ever created, and to be there while the dude is suiting up, and actually, I mean, yeah, I would have lost my mind. The story is just, I mean, some of the episodes you were like, yeah, there were things we wish could have seen, like a little bit more flashback. I was really hoping for like a flashback with Obi-Wan, Ahsoka, and Anakin, but the flashback we got was cool, man. For anyone who doesn't know, my daughter's name's actually Leia because I am a giant Darth Vader fan. I mean, if I love Batman, Darth Vader is my, my go-to guy. And I actually had the blessing and the opportunity to convince my wife to allow me to name my daughter Leia, and to see, little Leia in the series. It was heartwarming, and all the scenes she has with Obi-Wan they're heartwarming, man, because he gives her little hints here and there of what her parents were really like.
I liked everything they did. Of course there were small things I didn't really like, but it's like that with every TV show or movie. Overall, it was fun. It
Yeah.
adds a little bit more to the Star Wars canon.
I geek out over little things, man, like that little ship that Obi-Wan gives to Luke. That's the ship that he's playing with in A New Hope. So I geek out over.
Oh yeah. No, like those Easter eggs are amazing. I'm more like the small things I didn't like. Like the chase scene to capture Leia was a bit long to capture a small girl tripping over a log that is clearly raised above the ground, and you just saw her go underneath it.
Oh yeah, I agree. They can't be perfect, but it was nice to see Alderaan more because, essentially in A New Hope you just hear about it and then they blow it up. They did show it more here, which I thought was cool. And they show that Leia has a lot of both of the parents. They didn't show too much of Luke, but Leia is very much like Anakin in her emotions and in her thoughts, and the way she behaves. She's a lot like Padme. So those were cool nods.
I'm also very happy we got off the Tatooine. I was worried we'd be on Tatooine for the majority of the show. We were only on it for like 2 episodes, I think. I'm very happy we got off of Tatooine, and I hope we don't see much of that planet anymore because I think it's been a bit overdone.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, well, that was one of my worries going into it. I was like, damn it. So is Vader going to go to Tatooine and, the whole thing's going to take place there? So I, like Griff says, I'm glad they got the hell out of there and went off into other planets. And the Inquisitor's base, that was dope, man. I like that episode. Weird to see like Jedi encased tombs and stuff. The Empire's fucked up.
Yeah.
So hopefully there's gonna be like a season 2. I hope that there is, but also if they leave it where this ends, I'm fine with it. The ending, dude. I was looking at the time and I was like, shit, it's got like 2 minutes to go. And then finally at the very end, Qui-Gon appears. And I was like, shit. I'd been waiting for him since episode 1. So I almost thought, oh, they're gonna end it. And I thought to myself, if Qui-Gon doesn't show up, I'm gonna be really pissed. But he did. He shows up. It's Liam Neeson, and they go off into the sunset together to like train him how to become immortal. So solid ending. Finally we had some of the Star Wars themes in this episode, which we hadn't had before.
For season 2, I do hope to get away from Luke and Leia. Let's do something new with Obi-Wan. It's still, I think, 6 years, 6 to 9 years, before he appears again in A New Hope. If we can get him to do something else, like they'll go on another adventure we don't know of yet, I'd be more than happy.
Yeah, I would be too. Although realistically, and this is just because my kid's named Leia, I'd like to see more of Leia. And hear me out. So it doesn't have to be in an Obi-Wan season 2, but I would love to see Leia like I know we saw her at 10 years old, but I'd love to see her, a little bit older, do some other stuff. Perhaps, and hear me out, Millie Bobby Brown play, teenage Leia, just because I think she looks fucking exactly like Natalie Portman.
Yeah, that's fair, but I really want to get away from the Skywalkers at this point. I want Star Wars to do something new with it.
Yeah, no, like I said, I mean, it doesn't have to be the Obi-Wan season 2. Obi-Wan, I would like to see him do some other stuff. But again, I also would like to see him get off of Tatooine. But with this one, I was pleased, man. I mean, I'll agree with all of you guys.
Yeah.
I desperately, and even my sister, we desperately wanted to have Reva die. By the way, before we end this video, just really quick, how in the fuck do all of these people continue to survive after being stabbed or cut in half with lightsabers? And Qui-Gon is the one mook in the galaxy who's dead from it.
Lightsabers in itself, stab wounds, unless you pierce a vital organ, aren't gonna kill because it's so hot. It's gonna cauterize the wound, and there's gonna be no bleeding. So you need to hit a vital organ.
The Inquisitor, the Grand Inquisitor got like right through. Reva clearly, and she's just walking around like trying to find Luke after being stabbed in the fucking chest with the lightsaber. And then Darth Maul, I mean, I get vital organs, but dude was cut in half. But I mean, I get it. It's make believe. And
It was also the Sith power to keep oneself alive.
well, yeah, that makes sense because I mean, Anakin lost all his limbs and was burnt to death, and he crawled out of there, which is still amazing. But the series is good, the action is great, and the emotion between Obi-Wan and Darth Vader, dude, when he fucking walks away and he's like, "Goodbye, Darth," damn, that landed.
That was good. Yeah, it was very emotional last episode. I'm very excited for whatever Star Wars does next.
I am too. Well, what do we have coming next? We have Mandalorian season 3, and then Andor, I believe, is at the end of this year as well. Next year's Ahsoka.
So then I think Andor's next then, because I think Mandalorian's beginning of next year.
It's not at the end of this year?
Yeah, Mandalorian's coming out 2023 in February.
Oh, okay, cool.
Before we go, in the comments, leave who you think is a more iconic villain than Darth Vader.
Damn, that's hard. Like in Star Wars or like in just
in general?
That's still hard.
Any character.
I would say, fuck. Maybe the Joker, dude. All right, guys. Well, that's our show for today. Thank you for joining us for our Obi-Wan Kenobi spoiler review. Please let us know in the comments, as Griff said, what's a more iconic villain than Darth Vader? And also, who's your favorite villain?
Thank you, guys. Please leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to stay up to date with our videos. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Thank you.